Welcome everyone to our discussion on whether electric vehicles are truly saving the environment. Let's dive in and explore different perspectives. Vi, why do not you start us off?
Thanks, Michelle. So, electric vehicles, or EV, are often hailed as the key to a sustainable future. Their reduced emissions during their operation significantly help cut air pollution compared to traditional cars. But is that the whole picture?
That is a good point. While EVs themselves have zero tailpipe emissions, we have to consider the entire life cycle. The production process, particularly the batteries, can be very resource-intensive and pollute ecosystems through mining activities.
Exactly, Ryan. And let's not forget about the impact on energy grids. If we are powering EVs with electricity generated from fossil fuels, are we really doing much better than using an efficient gas-powered car?
This is getting interesting. But let's also consider the advancements in renewable energy. Kai, any thoughts on how that balances out the equation?
That is a valid point, Michelle. The integration of solar and wind energy into the power grid is definitely helping to offset the energy demands of EVs. Plus, the technology behind EV batteries is improving, making them more efficient and less environmentally harmful in their production.
Still, even with renewable energy gains, the infrastructure for charging is not universally green. We have vast areas still relying heavily on coal and natural gas. Is not this a significant loophole?
It is, Ryan, but there are also initiatives underway to modernize these grids and make them more sustainable. It is a gradual transition, but eventually EVs will be powered largely by clean energy. Until then, we should support policies that speed up this process.
Speaking of policies, what about government incentives for EV adoption? Are these measures truly effective in promoting environmental gains, or are they mostly economic benefits?
Government incentives are indeed a double-edged sword. They make EVs more accessible and encourage innovation within the industry. However, I think more stringent regulations on the environmental impact of battery production and recycling could drive more substantial progress.
I agree that recycling is crucial. Right now, a significant challenge lies in managing spent EV batteries. There are opportunities here for innovation in creating a circular economy that could minimize waste.
And let's not overlook the societal dimension. People feel good about driving EVs. It gives them a sense of contribution towards a sustainable future, which can be a powerful motivator for widespread change.
Great observations. But how should we address the concern that EVs might just shift the environmental burden from urban areas to rural mining communities where resources are extracted?
It is a concern that decision-makers need to take seriously. Ensuring ethical practices in mining and sourcing materials like lithium and cobalt is crucial. Collaboration across industries for responsible sourcing could help mitigate these impacts.
There is also an opportunity for technological advancement in alternative materials for batteries, which could reduce the reliance on these critical resources. It is an area ripe for investment and research.
A future where batteries are sustainably produced sounds promising. Though it also highlights the importance of balancing technological development with nature conservation and local community rights.
Technology certainly offers solutions but could also lead to unintended consequences. What role does consumer awareness play in this context?
Consumer awareness is key. When people understand the full lifecycle impact of EVs, they can make more informed choices, push manufacturers towards sustainable practices, and demand transparency.
On that note, education is crucial in dispelling myths about both EVs and traditional vehicles. Armed with factual knowledge, consumers can drive change by influencing market trends and policy directions.
I feel we are moving in the right direction, but it requires a collective effort. We need consumers, companies, and governments to work together for a genuinely sustainable transportation model.
As we conclude, I am curious about your personal reflections. Do EVs ultimately represent hope for our planet's future?
Definitely, Michelle. They are a cornerstone of future sustainability. While not perfect, they pave the way for necessary innovations and changes in our energy and transportation systems.
I see potential, but only if we address the current environmental and ethical challenges. It is about evolving and improving the system holistically rather than relying on a singular solution.
I am hopeful. With continued research and innovation, EVs can certainly be a part of the solution. They are a symbol of progress, one we must wield responsibly.
Thank you all for such a thought-provoking discussion. It is clear that while EVs have immense potential, realizing their benefits requires collective responsibility and innovation. Until next time.